And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. So sorry for the delay. We got newbie. Ooh, look at these fancy StreamYard thingies we got going on here. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Up first, I have the lovely Bailey. Let's take a look. I'm gonna need to remove my son, but it's okay. He likes hanging out with you guys. He likes hanging out with you guys. All right, Gus. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here. Bailey, appreciate it. As always, let me remove my beautiful Aries child. You're a good boy, honey. Whoops. Run free, run free. Okay. Okay, we're hydration check, kings and queens. Sorry, I had to solve the problems of the world, per usual. But now I'm back. Oh my gosh, Bailey, I'm loving this photo of your cute puppy. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, let's get into it. Spirit. Deep breath, Bailey. I actually want to get some lavender here. And let's get into it. All right, Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. We call on Saint Archangel Michael to protect this live stream and everyone watching. Spirit, please open me up to the truth, the highest truth, and the knowledge that Bailey needs for this reading, and so it is. All right, Bailey, let's jump into it. Will Emma and Bailey be happy together? Will Emma and Bailey be happy together? I'm actually going to pop this down so that you can see the cards. Let's do it. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Is everyone good to go? Sorry, I was a little late. All right. Will Emma and Bailey be happy together? Will Emma and Bailey be happy together? I have the 5 of Swords. I have the 10 of Pentacles. And I have the Queen of Cups. Knight of Swords. We have the Sun. That's a good omen. I'm going to build this whole thing out before we jump into it. We do have the Lovers here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, King of Wands. There is, so you guys have the potential to build something, Bailey. You guys have potential to build something. However, I do feel like you guys kind of have like an opposites attract type of energy. I feel like you guys have different personalities. Does that resonate for you? Because we start the reading with the 5 of Swords. I have 6 of Wands at the top of the deck. Okay, so that's positive. So it's not all bad here. And we have the Magician, right? You said yes. So I feel like you guys have very different personality traits. One of you is more of a Queen of Cups. I don't really care what the signs are here. Hey, Kendra. We have one who is more of a Queen of Cups, and the other one who could be a little bit more, they're not really speaking with tact or care in the way that a Queen of Cups would. Maybe you are this Queen of Cups, which you're the nurturer and the caregiver, right? And this other person kind of may have a little bit more harsh way of speaking and going about things. That doesn't mean that it's all bad or they're a bad person or whatever. But what we have in the middle of this reading is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is an energy of building a legacy, building something over time, Crowning the reading, we have the Knight of Swords and the Sun. This is very positive energy, but the Knight of Swords moves quickly to solve challenges and can solve things for the positive here with the Sun, but you guys have to be willing to compromise and work together to get there. So what I am seeing is, particularly at the beginning of the relationship, figuring out how this is going to go and understanding that you guys are more different than you are similar in the way that you love or the way that you speak. And so there could be moments of, you know, Five of Swords is, you know, we have this disagreement and this battle and we walk away. And the Ten of Pentacles is kind of the opposite. It's like, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm building this. So as long as you guys are able to solve things and lean on the more positive or lean on the more brighter side, I do think that you can overcome challenges. I don't think this is going to be a super easy peasy connection, at least not at first, but I do feel like there is something that you could build over time where you could be happy with this person. I do see that something does need to change here. We start the reading with the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. There could have been a recent change in the connection, or maybe there is something has been brought up in conversation about how something needs to change so that you guys can, you know, get to this energy of the Lovers. Oh, hold on. I have more. So this is actually the energy that we don't see coming, which I was supposed to put down here. So what does that leave us? This leaves us Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Unknown card at the top. So it's kind of like Spirit is like, I think for you, Bailey, hey, Philomena, good to see you. It's been a minute. I think that you need to ask yourself if this is a connection that works for you and if your needs are being met and you're getting what you need. Because if you're the Queen of Cups and you're bending over backwards and jumping through hoops to make things work for the other partner, that's something that you need to, you know, ask yourself about. But if this person wants to build with you and they're showing up and they're meeting you halfway or more than halfway, then I feel like you do have potential here to build something real. So can you be happy? Yes. Let's talk about the energy that you don't see coming. Six of Pentacles, which is an energy of harmony. We have the Queen of Pentacles who can build something. So if, and I don't know if this energy is resonating for you, but if you feel like you guys were in an energy of Five of Swords, or there was some type of misunderstanding, disagreement, whatever, I feel that your partner could start to embody the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, where they are more nurturing. They are coming up with more practical ideas, practical plans here, okay? We also have Victory. So this person could kind of step up and surprise you. We have Six of Wands and the Magician. Let's make something happen. I want to take action to bring this thing to life, to manifest the next chapter and the next step in this relationship. So I think that's something that could happen, I want to say in the next 3 months. I'm feeling like maybe waiting to see if this person will step up to the plate and meet you halfway, or maybe the energy is flipped, but I'm feeling like maybe you need a little bit more from them. But the Queen of Pentacles has a lot of value and can provide a lot. She just has to make the decision to offer it. You know what I'm saying? And they're either not there yet or it just hasn't happened yet. Let me know if you have any other questions and I can clarify as we keep moving along in this reading. So what to expect next? Yes. So the Lovers is I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers together in this section, and what this is telling me is that, and I can pull another card on it actually if you want. So what this is telling me is I think that they're acknowledging that a change needs to happen so that you guys can become closer and take this relationship to the next level. Yeah, we have the moon here. Maybe they haven't, the moon can represent fear. Maybe it hasn't been the right timing, or maybe they're afraid of going deeper, right? Clarifying the sun. Spirit, show me. Clarifying the sun. We have Three of Pentacles. This reading, the Three of Pentacles, is about working together. This reading is really about both of you guys meeting each other halfway, right? And then, yeah, so Knight of Cups, let's talk about this, and then I'll throw another card on there and clarify it. So the Knight of Cups is someone who can bring in a romantic gesture. We also have this King of Wands. Similar energy from what I'm getting down here, Six of Wands and the Magician. This is, the Six of Wands is a victory. So this could be your partner stepping up to the plate to finally like meet your needs or give you what you've been looking for, or finally meeting you halfway here is what I'm seeing. So there could be some type of gesture that they make to try to take this connection to the next level. Can you be happy together? I do think it's possible, but it is going to require work. I will also say, you know, not every relationship is easy. Some relationships do take work. I don't know, because I'm a cat lady, and I can only speak about my friendships. But I imagine, you know, with this Ten of Pentacles, I feel there is potential for you guys to really build something, but you got to get on the same page to do it. And give that person the time and space to actually step up and be the Queen of Pentacles. You can't overlove someone to the point where they meet you halfway. You just have to be yourself and still ask yourself if your needs are getting met. So we have the Knight of Cups here and the King of Wands. Spirit, we want to clarify our Knight of Cups. The truth. What is the truth of this connection? Is this connection within your highest truth? Do you feel happy now in the connection? And maybe reflect on, you know, asking the question of, if you're not happy now and you're in the beginning of a connection, why are they not showing you their best self? But yeah, so, and kind of piggybacking on what I was already saying before I pulled the card, the Ace of Swords is a sword of truth, right? So it's about being very honest with ourselves and where we're at. I'm going to pull some romantic Lenormand on top of this too. Welcome in, guys. We have Kendra up next, Philomena, and SV. Newbie says the order may change. I got to go look on my thing, but thank you guys so much for jumping on today. Fifth house of dating and romance. Love to see it. The fifth house is about fun. We have Aquarius, Uranus and Aquarius in the fifth house. That's fun, unexpected, spontaneous. So they could surprise you with some spontaneous grand gesture. Hey, we're going to go on this date. Or, hey, I'm going to pick you up at 7 o'clock and wear the white dress, and, you know, I'm just making something up, right? But some type of spontaneous thing, right? Where you, I don't mean wedding dress. I've been watching Love is Blind so that I can watch Jessie Woo's commentary making fun of Love is Blind, because she is, this one should be a comedian. But anyway, that's a whole other topic. What else did I have here? So now I have Temperance. Now I have the Three of Swords on the top and bottom of the deck. You need more fun in the connection for things to be sustainable. When will we meet? Let's look. So you guys haven't taken things to the physical yet. Let's see. Let's see. When will we meet, Spirit? When will Emma and Bailey meet? When? We have the Hierophant. We have Strength. We have Knight of Pentacles. We have Nine of Pentacles. And we have... I feel like there will be... hold on. Let me do my math here. I'm picking up heavy Taurus energy. Taurus is late April. So we've got... Hold on. And don't forget. Let me do some astrological math here. So we have November, December, January... I feel like definitely within the next 6 months, but a plan may be made in the next 3 months. So you may not physically, because if it is a super long distance type of thing, or maybe money is a factor here with the Nine of Pentacles, maybe it's expensive and they're trying to weigh the timing. There is a lot of earth energy here. The Hierophant strength, this energy actually looks pretty good. The Hierophant is, you know, is a card of solidifying relationships, I will say. Can be a card of marriage and things like that, taking something to another level. We have strength here too. So I would say a plan is made in the next 3 months so that you guys can get together in the next 6 months. By Taurus season, I feel like, which will be in the next 6 months. Let me see what else I have here. Spirit, show me, can they be happy together? And let me know if you want any other clarification. I'm just gonna layer some oracle on here. Spirit, show me. Trust is going to be very important here. And keeping your eyes wide open. I think there's still a lot to learn about each other. We have the book here as well. Let me see what else. You know, the book in the Lenormand is about really diving in and reading and taking your time and getting to know someone. And that, you know, there's so much more than what is on the surface, right? Not judging by the cover. I think you need, I almost feel like there's a reason that there is a little bit of a delay or a little bit of a time between meeting this person in person, because you can see if their actions line up with their words. We have child here, we have dog, and we have scythe. I feel like you're leaning into this with an open heart and an open mind. But I also don't want you to get hurt. I am picking up that you are this Queen of Cups person that's like, you're ready to go. You're ready to make it happen. But you also don't want to give your loyalty to the wrong person here. So I don't love to see the fox in the Lenormand. You see how there's like, it's like someone here is kind of wearing a false mask. So I would do your best to really get to know this person before you invest like more time on them, with them in person. But again, I do feel like there is a possibility here for you guys to be happy. I think that Bailey, you're someone who's very much, you know, and maybe because I've been working with you for a while now, and in the beginning, maybe not on the surface, but I feel in a friendship or maybe in a relationship, you're very much like what you see is what you get. You're not hiding anything. And I feel like this other person, and not that it's necessarily anything bad, they're not as like upfront, open, and honest as you are about everything. So just make sure that they are invested as much as you are. Spirit, show me what else is coming in this relationship. And let me know if you have any other questions. Expect powerful change, and we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers here. So I think it's getting to the point where they kind of need to step up and do something. We have look at the bigger picture. Yeah. A fiery climax approaches. Maybe they do, you know, King of Wands, Knight of Cups. Maybe there is some type of romantic gesture, or they say, hey, I'm going to come see you, or hey, can you clarify the dog? Yeah, so the dog in the Lenormand is about loyalty. And it's a loyal person, but with the scythe here and the child, I'm not picking up a literal child. I'm picking up like your inner child and your childlike energy, where you don't really want to give that to the wrong person, being the fox. But I will throw another card on top of that. Let's see. House. I think you may have said this before, and correct me if I'm wrong, because it's kind of all coming back to me. Forgive me, I do. You guys know I do a lot of different readings. I can't always remember everything, but I don't know if you would move there or they would move to you, or what that would look like long term. But just make sure if you make any serious changes that you are not having blind loyalty to someone. And make sure you get, another thing, one of my old therapists used to say, and this is great advice, entertainment purposes only, get to know someone for all seasons before you live with them. That can be helpful. Let me pull some more for you. Let me clean some of this up, and we'll pull some more for you. And then let me update my list here. I got a new deck. I ordered a new deck, and I think I'm going to return it on first glance. I hate when that happens, but it's okay, right? Like, that's what returning is for. The card stock, it's a rough one. But I have several decks on the way. I actually have one right behind me that was sent to me as a collaboration for this channel, so I'm really excited to get into that. Let me see what else I have for you. Bailey. What else do I have for Bailey? Spirit, show me. Playfulness. Yeah, with that 5th house energy, I think that you guys need to have a little bit more fun and keep things light and playful right now. Pay attention to the red flags. And we have engagement here. So yeah, keep your eyes wide open and make sure that you are seeing this person for all seasons. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Give me one moment. Thanks, Bailey. Okay, up next, I actually have Philomena before Kendra, and then we have SV. And Philomena's a quick one. So Philomena, go ahead and post. I have Philomena, Kendra, and SV. Philomena, I hope you are well. It's been a minute. You know what? I want to use something more feminine. Let's grab this deck. All right, Spirit. Let's get our feet on the ground here. Welcome in, Philomena. And then Kendra, you are after this. Then we have SV. All right. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel. Archangel Michael, please protect the stream. Connect me to Philomena's energy so we can give her the best reading we can today. Let's connect to Philomena's heart chakra. And let's see what's going on here, Spirit. We want to be as clear as we can. Give me 1 second. I want to sit and see if I feel like I'm kind of starting to see someone. Give me 1 sec. I'm picking up a guy who has, he's medium build, medium height. He is fit. And he is, he looks white to me. And he has like a medium brown but not dark hair, and he has green eyes. I'm sorry if this is not your type. This is what they're showing me. Give me 1 second here. Very clean cut, could be military. Short hair, super clean cut and super fit. He could be, I want to say it could be potentially Air Force. Give me a second here. And why I'm being pulled on my left side. I keep being pulled on my left side. Give me a second. Why, Spirit? Green eyes, light eyes. He is, he's clean. The good news is he's not like a slob. He is not a man of many words. And I do feel like he, I won't call him a loner. Like, I definitely feel like he keeps to himself, and he has like a routine that he likes to do. He has, if my eyes are closed, so I don't know if you guys are talking. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, I'm seeing him like coming home from work or like going to the gym, and he has a very similar weekly routine. So that means he's stable. So that's good. You just moved into a new apartment. Oh, Philomena, I love it. Maybe you'll meet him at the apartment. I was picking up on, I wonder if this would be like a dating app or through some kind of social network, but maybe it could be your apartment complex. If you have a gym at your apartment, go work out at that gym, because I wonder if you'll run into this guy. That was very specific. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what else we have here. Spirit, show me what is coming towards Philomena in love. This feels good. What is coming towards Philomena in love? We have serenity. Well, that would be nice. I don't do dating app. We don't have a gym. All right, well, you're going to run. I'm picking up on this guy somewhere. Maybe if you go to our other gym, maybe you'll see him there. We have the High Priestess. We have the Eight of Swords. Don't be so hard on yourself. I don't know if you are. If you feel like, you know, what's wrong? I'm trying out these things and it's not working out with people. You will be in a position of strength when you are in a place of calm. We are starting with serenity. I also feel like this guy that's coming towards you is very calm, but you need to work through, if you're dealing with like beating yourself up or relationship anxiety, you know, release that from yourself. There is nothing wrong with what you've been doing. I think a lot of it comes down to timing. Yeah, we have Queen of Wands. You are beautiful. I do think that this person is going to be attracted to you. I think this person would approach you. And the other thing I get from the Serenity card is like, you don't have to do anything crazy to like get the right person's attention either. We have the Five of Wands here. Nine of Swords, which is more anxiety. And we have the Hanged Man. Thank you, Spirit. I think that a little bit of time could pass before you meet this person. I would say maybe in the next 3 or 4 months. I don't feel like this is someone you're going to meet immediately. I feel like this could be the next like significant thing that is on the way to you. I feel like this person is very like calm, cool, collected. But I'm feeling like a sense of frustration here with maybe you're frustrated with yourself or you're beating yourself up. Philomena, don't beat yourself up here. You're coming through as the Queen of Wands. You're looking good. You're smelling good. All is well. Sometimes we have to kiss a lot of frogs, right? And that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing. Spirit is during a period of a lull for you or a period of singleness for you, Spirit is trying to show you a new perspective here with this Hanged Man. There are so many things that are out of our control, right? You may feel like things have dried up for you. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. You're bored, you're annoyed. Are you feeling anxious about something? I wouldn't recommend dating apps also, by the way. So I feel you on that. Yeah, this is just, the 4 of Cups is like, I feel like I've done what I could do, and I don't know why, like, certain things aren't working out. That's what I'm picking up on. Spirit, show me what else. He could be a Libra. We have Sun in Libra in the 10th house. There could be a work connection, like a friend through work might know this person, but I'm picking up military, clean cut. I feel like this person, you could date this person in the next 3 to 4 months. I'm sorry it's not sooner, but this is what I see. This is what I'm picking up on the way to you. That's what I got for you, boo. Philomena, I'm going to leave that with you. In Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much. All right, Kendra, go ahead. We have Kendra, and then we have SV. Give me 1 second. Okay. Kendra, I'm going to use traditional tarot for you. So, welcome in, my friend. How does Tyrell feel and think about me? Woohoo! Now, I don't remember what I said about him. Was he in the roster that we read about the other day? That was a fun reading. Welcome in, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Julianne, welcome. All right, Kendra is looking for an in-depth reading. Sorry, Kendra, I know I'm taking forever. Okay, let's do it. We got Julianne after SV. I'm so sorry. Okay. How does Tyrell feel and think about Kendra? Spirit. Let's connect to Kendra's energy. All right, show me him. How does Tyrell think and feel? Is he tall, thin? That's what I see. Is he younger than you? Maybe you're just young, so it's all throwing me. Hold on. Give me a second here. Tall and thin, yes. He's older than you. Okay. I think y'all are just pups, so y'all are just babies, so everyone feels young. Give me 1 second. You guys, I have a big milestone birthday coming up next year. I can't wait. All right, show me. Okay, so I think I'm connected to him, and it's funny. I feel his energy. I'm just going to say this, and I don't know why I want to say this. Is there a connection to like a shopping mall? Did you guys go to the mall? Does he work at the mall? Spirit, show me. Why am I seeing I'm seeing the mall, my childhood mall. I don't know what that is, Spirit. Show me, how does he think and feel about Kendra? How does he think and feel about Kendra? We have 2 of Swords, we have Tower, we have 8 of Wands, we have Knight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. He's definitely attracted to you. We have the Page of Swords, and we have the Knight. Whoa, girl. Oh, girl. Okay. Oh, crap, Kendra. He is wondering how many other dudes you got on your roster. I am not kidding. He is trying to figure out. He's still trying to figure out how he feels. Is he communicating with you regularly? Because I feel like, is that at least stable? I'm going to take this down so you can see these cards. I can't stop laughing. Newbie. I mean, listen. Yeah, we have the Lovers here. He's wondering, man, are you, like, how we communicate? Yes. Okay. So the communication is stable. He's anxious. 2 of Swords, the Tower. He doesn't really know what to make of things. Homeboy is sprung. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. He's attracted to you. He wants to talk to you more. He may try to plan another date soon with you, or plan something with you soon here. Page of Swords, he wants to know more. He wants to learn more about Kendra. Judgment. He needs more information before he can make a final call here. So he thinks that you're interesting. I also feel like we work together, so just friends right now. I feel like he thinks that you're different than other people. He is wondering who else is how many other men are on the line here? We got 2 Knights, we got 2 Pages, and we got a Fool. How does Tyrell feel about Kendra? How does Tyrell feel about Kendra? Neptune. He does. And I think he's kind of fighting. I think feelings are growing for you a little bit. I know I don't have any cups here, but I also feel like when men, I won't make a blanket statement here, but I guess I will. When there's a little bit of mystery and you can keep them guessing, he's interested. I will say he's interested. Keep the communication flowing. He's debating whether he's got a shot or not with you. Neptune, I will say, can be rose-colored glasses, but that's in the 12th house. So I'm wondering, is he fighting feelings for you, and would this maybe mess something up at work? Judgment. He needs more information. What I will say, is he in love with you? I don't know that I could go that far. But I would say, I think he's super attracted to you. He finds you mysterious. Page of Swords and Fool. He wants to learn more about you, and he's wondering how many other homies are on the plate here. Is there room for me? He's wondering. Lovers, I do think that he's interested in you romantically. I would keep the conversation flowing, and I would let him, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Don't be so available to this guy, and leave a little air of mystery. I do think if given an opportunity, he would be someone who would want to do things in the right way, meaning he would probably want to take you on some traditional dates and whatnot. With the Knight of Pentacles, like at least he's showing up to work. He's solid. I will also say, if you're meeting a guy at work, pay attention to how he works, because I am of the Capricorn rising. Don't shoot the messenger. The way we do one thing is the way we do everything. If he's crappy at work, if he's this and that, whatever, he may not be worth it. Let me see what else I have. You are very mysterious. Spirit, show me. How does Tyra... Yeah, so he is a curious little cat over here about you. Let's see. Getting to know each other. Healing family issues. Love yourself first. So continue to put yourself first here as our lovely Aries, our Fool energy. He may have some family trauma that he needs to heal from, or he's working through, and getting to know each other. Yeah, I think the more you guys get to know each other, I think you guys will kind of be crushing on each other. Spirit, show me, Julianne, I know. Show me, what kind of energy do we feel like between Kendra and Tyrell, and like what is this outcome looking like? Mice, drama, anchor. I think he's gonna pursue you, and you should let him. Does he have a reputation? You said he's fine. Does he have a reputation? What is the mice? Oh, he's a dad. Well, no, I mean, he must be. Well, just be careful with this Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Just be careful. He may become a dad for the second time, if you know what I'm saying. With the mice, I feel like there's drama, there's gossip, right? So if you do not want that in the workplace, you guys need to keep that under wraps. Hello, Daddy, Julianne. Oh, man. I think that he is a good dad. I do feel like his energy does feel, I don't want to say it. I almost don't want to say the word, Kendra. He's going to pursue me. I think he is. We have the rider and the anchor. He feels solid, but I feel like you need to give this time. I don't think this is something, I think he's interested. And I think, but yeah, let him come to you. But yeah, I do think that he's got, and now that I know the healing the family issues, maybe he's got his own issue with baby mama or whatever's going on. And he could have a reputation in his social circle, especially if he is like super hot or something like that. He may have a reputation, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Please like the stream, guys. It really helps out the channel. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the rider and the anchor. But there's been a lot of drama. I wonder if that's a kind of a generational curse that he's dealing with, by the way, is kind of what I'm picking up on. Maybe his family has some type of reputation and he feels like now he's taken that on or something. Very interesting. a roster. Oh my gosh. No, not really. Kendra can tell him. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get into Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Let's do it, babe. And you sent me over PayPal your questions per usual. So let's get into it. Don't we all got I mean, some. It's all about how you're okay. Show. Hold, I gotta go to my email because it's breaking up the. Once again, your message was too long. I have to pull it up in my email. Okay, numero uno. Would like to know more information on the nurse supervisor position I interviewed today. I'm nervous. How will work and home life be for me if I take this? Got it. Cool. All right, great. I'm gonna use Light Sears for this. I like this for work readings. It's a good practical deck. Spirit, show me. Would like more information on the nurse supervisor position. How will work and home life be for me if I take this? How will work and home life be for me if I take this? You nurses work way too hard, I feel. It's a hard job. It is a hard and often thankless job. Spirit, show me. Show me. Okay, let's tap into... We got Virgo. Let's do it. Virgo wants to know. How will it be? Spirit, show me. We have the Fool. 6 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. The Moon. Ooh, Mr. Miyagi. Spirit. Okay. You know what Spirit just said to me? Ooh. Thank you. Spirit just said to me, Virgo, there are things, let me get this right. There are things that a job will not solve. Know that. There are things that a job will not solve. And let me break this down for you, okay? And I'm going to pull these cards. I'm going to build on this because this feels deep. I think you want it. The Fool and the 6 of Swords. And I'm not going to tell you not to. I think it will be a fresh start for you. I think, 6 of Swords is moving to calmer waters. But the 7 of Pentacles is... This isn't what this means, but the way I'm interpreting in this particular reading with the surrounding cards. Wherever you go, 6 of Swords, journey, the Moon, fear, the subconscious. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. 7 of Pentacles. Things take time. If there is, and I'm not saying that this isn't good, because I feel like it is a good opportunity. I feel like it's a good fresh start. But what other changes can you make within yourself, within your schedule, that will supplement the job change? You said, I see where this is going. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, Spirit, show me what else. Spirit was like throwing Mr. Miyagi stuff at me. Okay, I'll take it, Spirit. 5 of Wands, there it is. Hierophant, there you are, Spirit, thank you. We have the Tower, and we have the Devil. Yeah. You are in control of how you spend your time. You said there are things I need to change within myself. Yes. But there's also a thing about time here in the schedule, right? You are responsible for how you spend your time. So if a tower falls, and I'm not predicting anything weird, but I'm just saying this is the question for you. If something unexpected happens and you need to tend to some type of crisis in your life, which I think, Virgo, we both agree you've had your fair share of, right? You've been through a lot, right? Are you setting up a schedule and a job and a day-to-day lifestyle routine that is sustainable for you and the way that you're living? That's what this reading is about. So yes, I will say that. Lean on spirit if you need support. There are going to be some challenging things that pop up, but know that just switching the job alone isn't going to solve every single thing that you are facing right now. I think you will feel better. I think that there is opportunity for a fresh start. So the way I would approach this is as a holistic fresh start, not just the job changed, so everything's great now. And you're a Virgo, you know that. Like there's more you need to build. And Virgo rules the 6th house, which is literally the house of health and day-to-day routine. So setting up, building something that works for you and is sustainable is going to be super important here. And to not be tempted to, I'm reading this because I have similar triggers here, right? As soon as I've come a long way with my issues, right, that I have. And in those of us who, do the work, many of you guys have, right? We're all in the same boat. But with the tower and the devil says, what if someone else leaves? Or what if this crisis happens? Are we going to go back to the addiction? Are we going to go back to the vice that is not healthy for us? And this is a story I know personally way, 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 way too well. So you have to, and as you work through this grief counseling, maybe you want to ask for tools to where if something else significant happens, and I'm not saying you have the devil can be addiction, the devil can be those bad habits, it can be a vice, or it can be a way of thinking, it can be anything that binds you and traps you. And when we go through major crises, we often resort back to what makes us comfortable, but that comfort isn't always healthy for us. So if that makes sense to you and you struggle with that, this is what the story is. So building the resilience for yourself is going to be huge, right? Because it's not just about the job. Yeah, sure, it's 6 of Swords. You're great. You're going to calmer waters. There's something else brewing. I love it. You're in therapy, doing the thing. All right, let's see what else we have for you. I hope this wasn't too harsh or anything. that's what I'm picking up on. I don't think this is all about the job. And the other thing I will say to you is, as a nurse, I'm not a nurse, but I was going to say as a nurse, because I worked in healthcare for a long time. I used to hire nurses, blah, 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 back in my day. As a nurse, are you an RN? Kind of makes me nervous. Don't be nervous. This is more about an internal reading for yourself. Here's the thing, my friend. As a nurse, you hold all the cards. There is a healthcare crisis. You can go work anywhere. Arm yourself with that and know that. Yes, you're an RN, honey. You can go work for anyone. You can literally walk in somewhere and say, F you, and they will still hire you. Do you know how in demand RNs are? It's ridiculous. And if you're not a new grad and you have all those years of experience under your belt, honey, I don't think you're giving yourself, maybe that's part of your devil, is maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit for how much clout you have to get another job, my friend. You said, I'm not, you're right. Yeah. Like you are in the job market, you are royalty. I am telling you. You are royalty. You can walk into anywhere and they can't wait to scoop you up. They can't wait to get you on their schedule. So trust yourself, your ability, you're golden. Yeah, Julianne's like limitless. Yeah. I mean, I would have to fight to get RNs on our floors because it was ridiculous. During treatment, the doctor was like, wow, you know your meds. Why don't you go to med school? So, you know, and I mean, I don't know enough about all that side of the house, but what I will say is, no, you are playing way too small. That's what this devil is for you. You're keeping yourself, oh, wait, maybe if I do this and blah, blah, blah. You walk in there, you hold all the cards and you say, I'm doing this or I go. I can go 2 blocks down the street to healthcare facility, hospital number 2. They'll hire you on the spot. I am freaking telling you. Post-COVID, please. All right, I'm done with that soapbox. What else do we have here? I didn't realize you were an RN, or maybe I forgot. We talk about so many things. There's so much going on. 6th house, girl. Jeez. Mars in the 6th house, Pisces. Take action in a way that, again, holistically, thank you, Spirit, whatever this Mr. Miyagi thing was, Pisces is the 12th house. Pisces is the whole enchilada of the zodiac. You need something that works for you, your sun, your life. So that's, I think, thanks you guys for your patience with me because I think we had to get to the root of this. The root of your devil is the way that you're thinking about yourself. Because your CV, your resume is way more valuable. You should network. I'm telling you, Virgo, you should network, or you should, people you went to school with or whatever, you should call around and say like, hey, what's your schedule like? What are you getting paid? Do you know anyone who's hiring? I guarantee you could be a director of nursing. You could be a wing leader or a shift leader, or whatever, however your facility is set up. You could eventually, you could decide to go back to school and become a nurse practitioner if you wanted to, and have more flexibility and make more. You can also, and I'm sure that don't they beg you to like, you pick up Sally's shift because she went to go to a stupid concert or and then they pay you like double. You can do it. You wouldn't be doing what you're doing what I will say is if you have the experience and you've been around the block for a while, you should give yourself a chance to, and I do negotiate good. A Virgo can negotiate. But yeah, and listen, if it sucks there, go somewhere else. You could go work, 12-hour shifts. I mean, I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know that I could do that. But anyway. All right, what else? Sorry, I'm rambling now. This was more about you. It's not about... So yeah, if it works for you, yes, take it. But what I'm saying is time is going to pass in this role, right? So it's healing the confidence within, because I literally could do a private reading and talk to you about this for like 2 hours, but we can't do that right now. Sorry, guys. Push through any first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Attune to the divine. Practice gratitude. Oh, man. Welcome, Paula. All right, let's see. What else do we have? So yeah, no, I don't think this is a bad thing, but this was getting you to realize that you hold all the cards as an RN. Whew, growth. Overcoming limitations. Do not limit yourself. Julianne said, you are limitless. Love. Allow it to pour in and out of you. Mystery. Secrets and hidden meanings. Ask for spirit to co-create with you. The Hierophant. Ask for spirit to guide you to the right thing at the right time and to help you on this job journey. So yeah, it's everything with the job is fine, but the job isn't going to solve the confidence issue or your, thinking that you can't go to another place, because you can waltz into any hospital right now and say, hey, I'm an RN with experience and good standing, and their HR team will be fighting over you. So that's all. The force is strong. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Thank you. Whoo! Let's see, what else? We want to read about this little chicken nugget over here. We want to know, all right, we're getting into SV's second reading. There you go. There you go. Julianne, are you a nurse too? Oh my gosh, we got the nurses over here. Well, thanks for all the work that you guys do, because that is a tough job. I was administrative, and I worked in administration, and I couldn't work in healthcare anymore. It was too crazy. It was insane. I couldn't do it. So, anyway. I got SV, I got Julianne, I have Kendra. Thank you guys for your patience. I know I'm babbling. All right, your next question is about this little chicken nugget. Would like to know B's feelings for me and whatever comes out. Oh, yeah. She knows her stuff. Got it. Thank you, Julianne. I know, Julianne, I feel like you're an artist, right? And you have Julianne create. Anyway, sorry. I got all revved up on that one. All right, Spirit, show me B's feelings for Virgo. What are B's feelings for Virgo, and anything that comes out in regard to B? What are B's feelings? Show me the brass tacks. We got 5 of Cups. We have 8 of Swords. Okay. He's playing a pity party. Is he just giving you excuses? I feel like... Welcome in, guys. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps me out. 5 of Cups. Good God. 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Is he playing a pity party over here? It's so hard. It's so hard. 8 of Swords, I'm trapped. 7 of Pentacles, it's too hard. It's taking too long. 9 of Wands, I'm trying everything and it's not working. I don't want to hear it, B. Yes, he's giving me excuses. He's like, I'm so busy. I just had my ceremony and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what I see. This is a boatload of excuses. Okay, what else? King of Pentacles. Well, you better show it. 3 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. You guys actually are very compatible, I will say. But something is... With the 4 of Pentacles, it's like there seems to be a hesitation on pressing the gas down all the way. And I'm not really sure why. Do you know what I'm saying? So you could solve this in a couple of different ways. That's up to you, my Virgo friend. So you could just, and my friend and I can't remember exactly what the quote is, but it's like, let them do what they're gonna do so you can see what they would rather do. So you don't need to be like, oh, I need you to do this, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, if he calls you in 2 weeks with more excuses, just be like, yeah, that's cool. If you guys are not exclusive, keep your options open. You know, I think he could make plans to see you again. I feel like he'll keep talking to you with the Three of Wands, but you can't like just take crumbs from someone. And if they can't invest in you, Four of Pentacles, if they keep holding back, I don't want to say resources, which is the Four of Pentacles, but if they keep holding back whatever they have to give to this connection, like you can't do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Paula says, somebody spell work. What do you mean, Paula? We have South Node. You guys do have a past life connection. South Node and Leo in the 4th house. And you guys are at a distance. Leo in the 4th house. It's a big deal. He needs to speak up. Right. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think you'd like him to lean in a little bit more. You guys are compatible, but if he can't give you like time and attention here with the star is like giving you undivided attention in like a relationship type reading with the way I read. As the millennials would say, put him on the next bus if he can't give you what you're looking for. I have my options open. Oh my God. Well, let's see. Spirit, show me what else. Show me what else. The feelings of B. The feelings of B. What are your friends telling you? Are you telling your friends about this situation? I'm going to do last call for donations, guys. What have your friends said about this connection? We have unrequited love and romantic feelings. You know, whether it's timing or whatever, like if this was meant to be, I feel like he would be moving mountains to make things work with you. And I know that he has his own commitments and engagements and blah blah blah, whatever he's doing. But like, here I am, take me or leave me. Like, I don't really know what the song and dance is all about. You haven't talked about it much with your friends. Yeah. If you brought it up to your friend, this says let your friends help you, which were your friends here, but people who know him and know your life, if you brought it up, what would they tell you? Ask your friends. Ask for and accept support from others, and that could maybe be in other parts of your life too. But Spirit, show me what else. Julianne, you're up next. Go ahead and post. We have Tower, which can be a medical facility. Tower, maybe at the crossroads, and Fox. Bone Thugs in Harmony, Cleveland, Ohio. Just shout out. Tower, Crossroads, and Fox. I would only trust this guy's actions and not his words. Period. Point blank. Fox. I don't like it. He's holding back. He's not showing you all of his cards, and I don't like that. Entertainment purposes only. I will leave that with you and Spirit's blessing. And if the distance is the issue with that 4th house situation, then, you know, call it what it is and move on. And Julianne says, what would you tell a friend in that in your situation? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. We are moving on to Julianne. I'm going to use the Druid Craft for you. Last call for donations, guys. So annoying and over it. Oh my gosh, baby Gus is sleeping, but he's gonna wake up probably soon, so. Hi, baby. Sleep. Go back to sleep. Oh my god, my cats are so freaking cute. All right, up next we have Julianne, we have Kendra, and I'll close it officially in just a couple moments here. Thank you guys so much for the love. I'm planning on being on tomorrow, like later in the evening. If that... Oh my god, do any of y'all watch Love is Blind? Tell me. Kendra, any of you guys watch Love is Blind? It is a real shit show. I can't believe that show is on the air still. I won't ruin the finale, but oh my god. Whew. It's rough. And if anyone... Thanks, Virgo. Julianne, go ahead and post your question. If any of you feel you're unlucky in love or you're sad, just go watch Love is Blind. Just go watch that show. You'll feel better immediately. Immediately. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. You're fine. You don't have to post it. Let me grab it. Meet you at the crossroads. Every single time I pull that card. Habibi, you're very cute. You're cute. All right. He's getting closer. He's watching me. You're a baby. You're just a baby. Julianne says, I just turned down a part-time side gig that wasn't fully aligned. Curious what's coming towards me. Work. Ooh, perfect deck for that. All right. Curious on what is coming towards you, work-related, work career-wise. All right. So it wasn't fully aligned. Spirit, show me. Show me what's coming towards Julianne work-wise. Don't stress. The Lovers. Alignment for you is huge here. So the Lovers in a business sense for me is like, this is the right fit. And you'll know it when you feel it. You'll know it when you see it. So don't beat yourself up for like trying something and realizing, like, good for you for being like, yeah, this isn't really me. Whether it's, you know, the task or whether it's like the vibes, or sometimes maybe someone pushes you to compromise your values, like totally not worth it. We have Four of Wands. I want to pull from over here. So yeah, I see you moving in a totally different direction. King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Thanks, Virgo. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So we have the Moon. I think there is a little bit of fear here. We have the Seven of Pentacles also. I don't think that you will want to do that work again. I feel like the caregiving thing was just not for you with the Eight of Cups. So I could say like, oh, maybe another one. No, I'm not saying that. I think you're moving in a totally different direction. I actually see you, entertainment purposes only, this is what I see coming your way. I see you in more of a traditional work, like office environment. Don't cringe when I say office. Because I feel like you might find an environment that's a little bit more laid back, where you can do something that could be a little bit more creative and a little bit more flexible, where you feel like you're not like chained to a desk. And this is the visual I'm getting, and stay with me, Julianne. This is the visual I'm getting. With the King and Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing you like, I'm seeing you as an assistant to someone else, like some type of administrative or office assistant, where you're preparing stuff. And this could be a part-time side gig. So this could be like documents or booklets, or preparing things for like parties and things like that, where you're taking care of the needs of the office. So like you're on your feet, you're moving, you're not like chained to a desk, you're not feeling like you're actually getting to use your creativity, and you have room to, because that role, let me tell you, I've been working I've worked corporate and office jobs my entire professional career, post-grad, and that is very, very needed. Like an event coordinator, or like even medium-sized and small businesses need help with stuff like that. So I would look into, and I don't know if that any of that scares you or sounds interesting, but that would be a way for you to use your creativity to like, where you can create and build something so that you can see the outcome of a thing being created, rather than just, you know, scrubbing the floor and going home. Because I don't think that's fulfilling. But if you can see something come to life, build it up, tear it down, or whatever. So maybe look into something like that. And why I say that is because the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is much more like traditional. There's steady money flowing in, and it's very, very, very consistent. Hi, Ember. Hi, BB girl. You're cute. Ember says hi. Let me see. I'm also picking up, I don't know if this is going to scare you either. I'm also picking up baking. So this could be like working with an event company, or working with like a mid-sized company that does a lot of events, and you have to like maybe not bake everything, but like set up and coordinate like the setup of the, like making things look pretty and organizing is kind of what I'm seeing you do. Or maybe some of that includes baking, or maybe I see you arranging papers, and I see you arranging cupcakes on a table. I've always wanted to stay away from office hours. I'm just throwing it out there. I figured that most artists do, but I had to just tell you what I was seeing. Neptune and Leo in the first house. I love baking from scratch. Yeah. So some food for thought, something to chew on. You know, Neptune and Leo in the first house. This could be like, you know, am I selling out? Am I being loyal? Am I seeing this clearly? Type of energy. Or maybe you could get a job at a bakery too. But I was seeing like cupcakes, and I used to work at a construction company, and I was seeing our big, we had this huge conference table, and I was seeing you like arrange food and like make like paper packets of stuff. And what I will say is, and I'm built different as a Cap rising, but there are creative jobs that are needed in offices, and you could do something where you may not feel so burdened by the office life, is what I'm trying to say. Spirit, show me what else we have for Julianne. The cats have had it. The cats are like, we're done with this. Work actually wanted to fly out. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. You could take a screenshot. Let me take this down for you. I really love these mantra cards. These are from Tosha Silver, who is an awesome author in my opinion. We have courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. Clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide me. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And I do that like even now, where, because I can. There is a creative side to me, but my brain is weird. I am very, very business most of the time, and so tarot is my outlet for the other side of my brain. Whereas, and even at work, people will be like, "Oh, well, I will send something to someone and be like, make this look pretty. Go do blah, blah, blah," right? Because there are people who need to make events or things look aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, so creativity is definitely needed. And there is room for artful expression even in an office, believe it or not. I will tell you that. And that's the work that like people like me don't have time for. Like, sure, I would love to arrange cupcakes on a table. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hire someone to do it, which could be you. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's people like you who would love to be like, oh my God, I want to set up this thing and it's so fun. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you're a cat moon. Love that. Aquarius rising. I love Aquarius risings. Funky. Accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let Spirit help you. Wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So I do think something different is around the corner for you, but it's definitely not the cleaning and caregiving. I just don't think that was up your style. Friendship. Make a date for a play date. Make a date for a play date with one or more of your friends. Maybe you have a friend who you could talk to more about this topic. But yeah, even organizations hire event planners and things like that. So yeah, get out of the way, ask Spirit for help, and it'll all, I think, help will flow in. But yeah, network and chat with your friends and that like work for organizations and say like, hey, how do you guys set up parties, or how do you plan events? And typically it usually lands on, I have to move my children. It usually lands on like the office assistants and like the office administrators, because it's all of the work that we wish we could do, but we don't have the time to do. Anyway, let's move on to thank you so much. I think so. Yeah, I mean, if you can financially survive it and you have that's my whole thing. Like making ends meet. Like I will take any dead end job just to pay my bills because nothing is above me. But if you can financially make a decision that says like, hey, this isn't really working for me, and find something else, go with God, my child, and do what you want to do, Yeah, reach out to your friend, for sure. All right, up next, we have All right, readings are now closed. I have the lovely Kendra and Virgo again. Kendra, go ahead and post. I will be back on tomorrow evening, and you guys voted. They said, do you want me to come on Wednesday or Thursday? And I usually go to trivia tonight, but I don't think I'm going to end up going to that. We'll see what happens. Anyway.
Amber girl. I know, honeybee. I know, honeybee.
I have to do Kendra's reading. Posted. Oh, okay. What does Harold find about me physically and not physically? Meow. All right, what deck do I want for this one? We'll use this. This has a lot of girls in it.
Amber, can you please get up here, please, honey? I'm so sorry, little girl, but you have to go, honey. I'm so sorry, honey.
And I did get a deck sent to me by a publishing company, and I will be posting that video either tonight or tomorrow. I'll be doing a little unboxing review. Super excited to do a collab. All right. Spirit, show me. What does Tyrell find physically attractive about our lovely Kendra? As I'm shuffling, this Ten of Wands is really standing out to me. And there's something about you that he is very, I just feel like he's very drawn to you, and it feels a little bit irresistible, but I think because of the work element, he's like kind of stopping himself. Spirit, show me, what does Tyrell find attractive about Kendra here? Queen of Cups. The Devil. He can tell you got a wild side. Woo! Queen of Cups on the outside, Devil on the inside, and he can see it. Wow. Judgment. Three of Pentacles. You may come off, so what I will say is, even if you feel like some people don't think you're nice or kind or whatever, the way that with the Queen of Cups, you do come off as someone who is competent and that you are kind in the workplace, because I think you respect people or treat people the way you want to be treated as far as that goes. But Three of Pentacles, he finds your vibe like easy to get along with. Hold on, I just lost it. What was I going to say about Judgment? It'll come back. Give me 1 second. Spirit, show me. Yeah, it's this holding back energy because of the workplace. So he hasn't fully figured you out. He knows that there's way more to you under the surface with this Devil energy. There is attraction here. Page of Wands again. Page of Wands. Boy is sprung. Six of Cups. Even if you feel like people see you as like mean or disagreeable, the way that you come off to him is actually like open, receptive, and harmonious here with the Six of Cups. We have Seven of Pentacles, and we have King of Wands. So here's what I will say. Seven of Pentacles and King of Wands, and I'll get into more traits. I just want to close out some of these thoughts. With the Seven of Pentacles, it could take a while before he makes a move. And so keep your options open, keep your roster flowing, do your things. I will tell you from experience, work relationships can get messy. Just throwing that out there. Okay. We have the Hermit energy. So yeah, I do think the attraction is there, but I don't know that he's necessarily with the Seven of Pentacles energy. Maybe if you guys move, if he moves to a new job or you move to a new job, maybe there will be opportunity for you guys to explore things a little bit deeper. Ace of Wands, again, I think that he finds something about your aura irresistible here with this Devil energy. I think he is, I mean, let's talk about physical attraction. It's the whole package. It's the body. It's the face. It's the hair. It's the whole thing. I think he feels extremely attracted to you, just point blank period here. All of it. He likes what he sees. He likes the body yaddy, the whole you. I feel like you are his physical type. We work at a school. I'll be in a different grade. Oh, okay. So the other thing I'll say is, what about non-physical? And we kind of, yeah. Oh wow. So especially if you're in a school setting, the Queen of Cups, he sees you as someone who actually cares about what it is that you're doing, and you take your time to interact with others, and he respects that. But yeah, he is attracted here. He's like looking over here. But here's what I will say with this Seven of Pentacles, don't hold your breath for him. Keep your options open. Maybe it's some nice eye candy to have at work, but if you guys both plan on staying there for the long term, like, just be careful with, the workplace romances. You're grown. I don't need to be giving you a PSA over here. Meow. Mars and Leo in the 9th. Girl, he fantasizes about you. 9th house. Mars and Leo. Let me tell you something. He's thought about you a time or two. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I want to read from the Moon deck. Yeah. Luck is on your side. Your dreams need a practical plan. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, don't do anything rash for this guy. Let him do all the work and come to you. Keep your options open. Keep that roster open. Let me see what else. Spirit, what other information? What is he attracted to physically and non-physically? Physically and non-physically. You come off as someone who is articulate, wise, abundant, even here, respectable. You are willing to learn and take charge. If you don't know something, you're willing to jump in both feet and figure things out, and he feels like that is very attractive. He also senses that maybe you do have some type of spirituality about you, and I think he's curious about that. But with the bouquet, maybe it's the way you do your makeup or your outfits, but there's something where he is noticing you every day. That's what that's what I get for you. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, I have Virgo for one more. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you guys so much. Hour and 34 minutes. We're going to keep on keeping on. Spirit, show me. Up next, we have the beautiful SV. And we're going to use the Witch's Tarot for you. I'm being infiltrated by cats.
Hi, baby girl. You're cute. Y'all are so tired from sleeping all day and doing nothing. Except for running around when I was on meetings. Okay.
See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Drop my question here. What kind of opportunities will this new position? Thank you so much. All right. I'm sorry my other reading was such a ramble for you, my friend. Spirit, show me for Virgo. They're my children. I mean, my cats are everything. They're my whole life. So,
My baby habibis.
I mean, we're together 24/7. It's a good life. I won't lie. No, okay, good. Because I'm like, I don't know if I answered your whole question. What kind of opportunities will this new position as supervisor bring to Virgo? Spirit, show me what type of opportunities, what kind of doors and opportunities are being opened with Ace of Wands. I would say it's giving you, even you moving into this role is giving you inspired action to know that there is more for you. We have, Three of Wands, bringing things together. What do you like? What do you not like about management? Knight of Cups. Emperor. So, girl, you got options coming your way. Wheel of Fortune and boom, boom, boom. That is a knockout Mike Tyson punch right there. Beautiful energy. So here's what's going to happen. Entertainment purposes only. Once you get a taste of this, I think you're going to like it. And you're going to realize that whatever this imposter syndrome is that you're dealing with, you will realize that everyone gets up and they put their pants on, or maybe they don't. Everyone gets up every day, right? And we're all just human beings. And that no one is really better than anyone else. I believe that sometimes it comes down to courage. And there's this phrase from, oh my gosh, what was it? Julius Caesar? I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But it's fortune. I almost got this tattooed on me. And it's fortune favors the bold. And you may feel like this is a bold move for you, but I feel like this is just the beginning. The Emperor can talk about a boss. Knight of Cups could be, this is the new opportunity that you're stepping into. But I feel like the more you network and the more you lean into this, I would network with other, I don't know if there's any like groups in your area or even like online. I'm not a big fan of like Facebook, but, and I don't know what kind of, what's around in the, I know a lot of nurses, but I don't know the day-to-day and the networking and all of that stuff. But maybe you find some support through your peers and see, like, find someone who is maybe doing something you think would be really interesting and figure out how they got there. Maybe I worked here for 3 years and then I did this for 4 years and I moved into this thing. The Seven of Cups talks about options. There are so many options that are opening up to you, but your mind has to expand in this role first, and that's what's going to allow you to have the confidence to move. The Emperor, taking charge, but also, meeting with bosses that will give you the right opportunities. You want to work for people that get you, that you can communicate well with. And when you interview, you want to interview with confidence, right? And that's what this Emperor energy is. Now we talk about the Wheel of Fortune. This is a change. I see you moving to a different company at some point. And the Ace of Cups, my cup runneth over. I'm happy emotionally. I'm financially abundant and things are going well. So yeah, this could open you to a different kind of nursing, whether it be administrative, or I'm just like throwing stuff out there that I'm kind of familiar with, or like nurse practitioner or something, another type of nursing that I have no idea about because I don't know that much about it. But yeah, in my world, in my brain, if you're an RN, girl, you can do anything and call the shots. We have Aquarius. Uranus and Aquarius in the 10th house. Whoa, major changes. And also, you will want, be friendly in the workplace. Be friendly in the workplace and make friends. You don't need to go to dinner with these people. You don't need to go out to the club with these people. But make professional confidants that you know in the community on your day-to-day. I have people in my personal phone that I can call their personal number at any time for a work thing, and they will answer. And that's important. That's what you need to focus on, because you never know. And vice versa. Like, you can help people having a, we rise by lifting others mentality, and creating community is going to open doors for you that are quite surprising here. There could be a male or an Aries here. Yeah. Today, I had to do that today. I have a colleague who was doing a different job today, and I needed to know something, and I called them, and they picked up immediately and said, "What's wrong?" Because they knew I shouldn't have been calling them. But they picked up and they pulled through, and we did what we needed to do. But that's just, networking and leaning in and building trust and community in a truly professional way is so important. What else? The star. Other people are not going to believe in you if you don't believe in you. And that takes unlearning and healing to figure out. I was talking to a friend about this last night. We were talking about things, and like, I hated myself for so long, and blah blah blah. But once you learn to heal some of that stuff, and once you truly believe in yourself, you can gain the confidence, and then everyone wants to hire you. Everyone wants you to be doing the work because you're the right person for the job, because you can get it done. So realizing that everyone is just a village idiot, it can also be very grounding, because people make mistakes, and no one is so high above anyone else. Like, I remember I used to be, intimidated was the wrong word. I would be very conscious about some of the executive leaders that I used to know, and then I realized that they were a bunch of like, this is like in my past people I do not speak to, but I was like, wow, they were a bunch of like deadheads and burnouts, like, and they were in these leadership roles. Like, who the hell is hiring these people? So just for a little perspective, everyone's just a village idiot, like faking it till they make it sometimes. But it's important to know, like, tarot is a good example. So like, your med cart, your meds. I need to know what these meanings are in my cards. But you have your own style of how you do it. And you need to build rapport, positive rapport with people. OMG, I love you. Anyway, I gotta go feed these cats because they getting crazy. I have the feeding, you guys. I'm gonna cover Gus's ears so he can't hear me. I've been thinking about getting a dog. Yes, I am doing, thank you so much, Julianne. Yes, birth chart readings they're extremely time consuming, because I have to pull the chart, and it takes a lot more time, and then explaining it and the whole thing, which I love doing. But right now I'm just doing my private psychic tarot readings, which is an hour on the phone for me, with me. It's $150. I usually go over. You can ask any of the girls or the people on. Some of these people, I'm not going to out anybody. I will go into a deep meditation, and for at least 30 to 40 minutes, sometimes an hour, and I get a bunch of information, and at the beginning of the reading I share that with you, and then you have the rest of the time to ask me whatever questions that you want. I recommend getting those deep dive readings maybe once every 6 months to a year, because it's a lot of information at once. And I feel like an exception to that would be if you have a really serious like thing going on that you really need, like you know, sometimes it'll be like divorce or relationship type stuff that we can really, you know, dig into, or maybe a career change, things like that. But yeah, so that is Capricorn rising. And here's what I will say. Those of us who chose to be Capricorn risings, I think that we have a built-in imposter syndrome, because we are, you know, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And so we chose a difficult way to, like, you know what I'm saying? We chose difficulty to rise in. You guys, I looked at someone's chart. I was actually out at karaoke at a bar on Friday night, and I pulled 2 different people's charts while we were sitting there. It was hilarious. But the one girl, gal, shout out if you ever are watching this, she had Saturn on the ascendant. Fucking Saturn, right on her ascendant. In a way I've never really seen before, and I was like, holy shit, what did you sign up for? But I feel Saturn, or Capricorn rising is similar. Saturn isn't necessarily present there, but it's a similar vibe of like, you know, we signed up for some things. And I think part of that is, sorry, you know, trusting ourselves, the whole imposter syndrome thing. Because at the end of the day, you want to hire a Capricorn to do the job. And everyone knows it. JK. And then there was another dude. There was this dude that, oh my gosh, is always there. And I found out that he's like a couple weeks older than me. And so we're like, my friend was like, hey man, and he had a few drinks in him, and our friend was like, hey man, when's your birthday? What time were you born? And he said everything. And so I looked at him and I was like, and this is all platonic, by the way, I'm not interested in this, but I was like, I'm going to pull all of your birth information. And it was really funny. We were cracking up. I knew he was an air sign, because I was like, he is so funky and off the wall. And sure enough, he's a Libra. It cracked me up. I thought he was an Aquarius, but I think he had Mars in Aquarius like me, because I'm really funky with my Mars in Aquarius, and I'm thinking, and I have mine's in my freaking first house, and I was like, what is up with this funky ass dude? And then my bestie, she also has Mars in Aquarius. We're a whole bunch of bag of weirdos over here. On that note, I'm gonna feed these cats, and how are people with Mars in Aquarius? They're like me. We march to the beat of our own drum. We have to do things in our own way, and we don't follow directions well. We don't follow directions well. We want to do things in our own way and figure it out for ourselves. And we act funky, we can look funky, we just do weird stuff. Where, like, if you see us in the wild, you would say, that person's a little off. No. Well, maybe a cult leader, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh, you guys. So we went, where did we go? Shit, what night? Oh, Monday night. I went to go see the priest. The guy that does the exorcisms. We get there, y'all. What a letdown. We get there. This priest, he was so old. And God bless. He was so old. And English was a challenge. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. So nobody, so recap for those of you that didn't know. I wanted to go watch an exorcist, like, give a talk, right? And so we went on Monday night, but when we got there, this poor man, talked for like an hour and nobody could understand him. And so I ended up just like going out to dinner and hanging out downtown with my friend, which was a ball anyway. So it was all a win, but that was very interesting. You are so bold. You know what? I've actually had exes of mine have told me that I have bigger balls than they do. So I definitely don't pull any punches. I can take, as a Cancer moon, I think I can take, which these days I definitely won't. I think I used to take a little more than I should have, leaning into that Queen of Cups type of energy, but now I'm very much Queen of Pentacles, and I'm just like, nah, brah, it ain't worth it. I'm good. I'm gonna go hang out with my cats. But yeah, I've definitely had exes tell me that, which I do. I'm not afraid of confrontation at all. Like, I'm very much like, if there's a problem, let's address it. Let's keep on keeping on. So anyway, I have a lot of Scorpio fixed energy, and so I'm just gonna like attack it, sting it. Let's just deal with it and move on. Anyway, yeah. But I was raised by a Virgo. I know Virgo energy. Virgo is good at building, but Virgo, like, I feel like Virgo can, Virgo wants to be a peacekeeper. And Virgo doesn't want to make waves. So that can be a challenge at times. But I know some Virgos who are super intense at the same time. But the vast majority of Virgos I know, or the Virgo just gets pushed to a point where they're like, now I have to lay the hammer down. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like, now I've had it. Where it's like Scorpio, I'm like, girl, I don't got time for this. I'm just going to lay the hammer down now. I'm just going to tell you now. All right, I'm going to go feed these minions and then figure out if I'm going to trivia tonight. We can get cutthroat. Yes. Yeah, I don't want to get there. Yeah, it is. No, you're good. All right, I'll chat with you guys soon. I'll be back on tomorrow. Bye, guys. The female Hulk. No. Bye, guys. Thank you. We'll see you soon.